My name is Myra. So for part 1, you are given 5 minutes. So first question is, can you tell me your full name, please?
Hi Intan, my name is Myra Safia binti Adino.
And what shall I call you?
People always call me Myra, so Myra is fine.
Can you tell me where you're from?
I am from Sungai Buloh and I also live there.
Now, in this first part, I'd like to ask you some information about yourself. Let's talk about computers. How often do you use computer?
I could say that almost every day I use my computer because it is compulsory for me as a student to do the assignment and also refer any ebooks or any lecture notes.
Do you prefer desktop or laptops?
Actually, as a student, I think laptop is more preferable than desktop. Why I say this? Because laptop already have all-in-one computer system, not like desktop that need all those external device to be fully functional, such as speaker and also PC. Other than that, as a student, I always bring my laptop to the class so that it will be more easier to carry compared to the laptop due to the size. And also, laptop have a lightweight, compact size and built-in a battery within it.
Do you think it is important to learn how to use a computer?
Yes, of course. It is very important to learn how to use a computer due to all the technology nowadays. As a student, having at least basic computer literacy skill can help to move on to more advanced skills such as programming. Other than that, during pandemic 19, all of us as a student need to use the computer to attend online classes and also do all the assignment digitally. Not only that, almost every job today and jobs of the future require some technical knowledge. Learning more about computers and computer software require for the job is become more competitive and also more competitive for people that apply that job.
Okay, so we're moving to part 2. So in this part, it has 4 minutes, including 1 minute preparation time. Now I'm going to give you a topic. I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you will have 1 minute to think about what you are going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm not going to give you a paper, but 1 minute countdown start now. All right, time is up. So remember, you have 1 to 2 minutes for this. Don't worry if I stop you, and I'll tell you when the time is up. Describe a useful website. You should say what is it, how often you visit it, what kind of information you find it useful, and explain why you think it is useful. You may start now.
Okay. As a vet student, the most useful website for me is MSD Veterinary Manual because this website is a very reliable website that will help me to learn more about animal disease. The MSD manual website are offered as a free public service to the general public and vet professional, especially the vet students. A lot of information about how the disease spread, the pathogenesis, and also how to prevent the disease and control the disease can help me to gain a lot of information from this website. Actually, during my first year student, our physiology lecturer, Prof. Go, is the one that introduced this website to me. And yes, it is very actually very helpful for me. And I would say that every day I will visit this website because every day there must be a new vet terminologies for me to learn. As example, if I say I want to know more further information about leptospirosis, within a second, I will get to know a lot of information about this disease. And of course, this website will help me to gain more further information about my research paper.
Okay. Now we'll move on to part 3. You will talk about 4 to 5 minutes in this part. So we've been talking about a website you always visit. Now I would like to discuss 1 or 2 general questions relating to this. Let's consider first of all about the internet. Do you think all information on the internet is true?
In my opinion, of course, not all information in the internet is true. Therefore, for me, before we want to read anything that we search in the internet, first, because either it's reliable sources or not, we need to study first about the things that we learn, not only for study purpose, but all the news that spread in the internet. If we want to share to our friends or family members, we need to check it first, either it's true or not. This is important to make sure that you will not spread anything, news that will make it wrong to the society.
Next question. How has the internet changed the way we live?
For me, internet has changed the way we live a lot, especially in terms of communication. The internet changed the way we interact with our family members, friends, and also life partners. Now everyone is connected to everyone else in a simpler way and more accessible and more immediate way. So we can conduct a part of our personal relationships using our laptops, smartphones, and also tablets, not only in communication way, but also in terms of knowledge. Internet makes everyone can easily gain knowledge, a lot of useful knowledge to be searched, and also they will not need to go to library anymore to find books. But they can just search in the internet to find any ebooks that they want to read.
Do you think the internet is safe for children to use unsupervised?
For children, of course not. Why I see this? Because it has always been strongly advised that children should be supervised when using the internet, because this advice is actually really dangerous. Parents actually need to do not view the internet as place that could cause any immediate danger to their child as the places to visit actually on the internet, because internet always have like 18 plus content for the children to watch it. And if a parents are not supervising their kids in the internet, with the online communication as example, it can be a pretty hard for them to tell if their youngster or any senior for their children at the school being bullied their children or being attacked by someone in online. Cyberbullying is always allowed to run rampant in such a situation, and victims are left helpless. Therefore, parents should always supervise their children every time they're using the internet.
Okay, let's move on to the topic of social media and addiction. Is it possible for someone to be addicted on social media?
For me, using social media can lead to physical and also physiological addiction because it will trigger our brain to reward system to release dopamine that feel good when we search internet. Dopamine is actually a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger between neurons that involve in neurological and also physiological functioning. While there is no established clinical diagnosis, there is no doubt that aspect of social media can be addicting for some people. In fact, professional people and researchers agree that social media actually can be very addictive, just like drugs and alcohols, and also behavior such as gambling and also shopping.
What are the dangers of social media addiction?
Okay, amongst the most widely recognized causes of addiction to social media are such as low self-esteem, personal dissatisfaction, depression, and hyperactivity, and even lack of affection, and also deficiency that adolescents frequently try to replace with the famous life. People also tend to be not socialized among themselves, and this is not actually a healthy lifestyle, especially for students and people that work, because when they work, they actually need to communicate within themselves. Studies also shows that people who spend a significant amount of time on social media experience increase of anxiety and also decrease in self-esteem, as people always shows their achievement in the social media. People that watching everybody else milestone and achievement fly through your feed doesn't make someone happy actually. So it will become people become lack of accomplishment.
Last question. What are the steps to be taken to reduce the amount of time spent on social media?
There's a lot of steps that we can follow actually to reduce the amount of time spent on social media, such as first, we can set the app's limit to help you limit your time on social media. There are apps that will remind you your time limits for you that you use in social media. So with that apps, you may limit either 3 to 4 hours per day when you spending on the social media. Other than that, enjoy a phone-free dinner also can help you to reduce the time spent in social media. You may communicate or have a small talk with your dinner partner and talk about your days itself. And furthermore, you can spend more time doing physical activity such as jogging or playing basketball. You can also go shopping with your friends or family member to reduce the amount of spend on social media.
Thank you very much. That is the end of the speaking test simulation.
Thank you.